Oh boy, E-King Fight News, back at it, and now Frank Warren just blew the lid on all y'all dudes talking that shit about Eddie Hearn, backing him up, acting like Eddie Hearn is out here speaking the truth, talking about 50 million's a PR stunt. Eddie Hearn just got exposed by Frank Warren. More on this story, guys. Hey, yo, E-King Fight News, back at it. Frank Warren on the mic. Basically, he just said Eddie Hearn, what he should be doing is accepting this $50 million offer. It's a real offer. You know who Wilder's backers are. Al Heyman and Shirley Finkel are some of the most reliable, some of the most, they're basically the OGs of the boxing world that are just like, you know, the Dawn of Dawns. They have the utmost respect of these guys making boxing deals. I mean, Al Heyman, he put together McGregor-Mayweather, literally the biggest fight featuring someone in MMA. So not only did he put together the biggest fight in combat sports history, but the second biggest fight of Mayweather's history of fighting. And, you know, Al Heyman is just gold, man. Like, if you get a chance to work with Al Heyman, you jump at it. You jump at it. And when he's giving you 50 million up front, because we know that's where the money's coming from. Al Heyman, Shelley Finkel, you know that's where the money's coming from. When he's putting that out there, you do not, you don't turn away a guy like Al Heyman. You don't do that, man. That's the wrong way to conduct business. Because I tell you what, there's a lot of ways Al Heyman finds a way to really get at you. If he wants to, Al Heyman can make things a lot harder for anybody in the boxing world, man. There's a reason why they call Al Heyman the most powerful individual in the sport of boxing, guys. And Frank Warren just kept it absolutely 100 when he said, you know what? This offer is absolutely real. What is Eddie Hearn doing? Stalling? Not accepting a fight? He should accept that offer immediately. Get that money in escrow and let's really blast open negotiations and get that fight done as soon as possible. And Eddie Hearn is doing exactly opposite. He's claiming he wants to negotiate. He's claiming he wants to make the fight happen. But the dude's all talk, and he doesn't walk like it. He just talks like it. So, Eddie Hearn, I've seen it all before from this guy, man. I've seen this dude come and go well before this whole situation came up. I mean, Eddie Hearn is just a fucking slime ball. I mean, he's a slime ball promoter. Look what he did to Kell Brook, guys. With a mega showdown that could potentially happen between Amir Khan. For years, that fight's been on the table. But look what he did with Kell Brook. Cashed him out so Gennady Golovkin can get his name on that resume. Unbelievable. Just so he can get a nice little payday out of where was that? I don't even know the venue that was in. And it was considered a big fight. But it wasn't a fight that Kell Brook had any chance of winning. So I already know what Eddie Hearn's all about, guys. He's about getting his bread and moving on. You know, he's got a stable. He's trying to build up fucking guys like, Josh Kelly, Josh Taylor, Conor Benn. He's always working on the next crop of fighters. Katie Taylor, I'm sure he wants to turn her into a big star. Danny Jacobs even in America. So, Eddie Hearn putting all this work in But when it comes to Anthony Joshua's biggest moment, when he can get a career-high payday and an upfront guarantee that you would never see being offered at all, an upfront guarantee that's absolutely unheard of. There's a reason why he was absolutely shocked that kind of money could be on the table for this fight. Up front, absolutely shocked Eddie Hearn. He had no idea that offer was coming to him. So more on this, guys. Frank Warren exposing Eddie Hearn for a lie, as a liar, as a scumbag, and a guy who doesn't want to make the fight King fight needs, man. Alright, so not only has Frank Warren basically blasted Eddie Hearn, put him on the spot regarding Wilder negotiations, but he's also backed up the fact that, you know, Shelly Finkel is as solid a manager as it gets. And if he's out here saying, because he wrote a letter to Eddie Hearn, copied the media, and said, hey, Eddie, all you got to do is accept our offer, stop fucking around, and accept the offer, and any financial details, any proof of funds, any contractual terms will be, declared. It'll be brought to light. Any things like that. Just accept the $50 million. Accept our offer. And to this day, Eddie Hearn does not want to answer that question. The most he'll say is he's interested. Man, get the fuck out of it. You could be interested in fucking... You could be interested in... You could be interested in selling tickets on the black market. You could be interested in buying out UK's version of Ticketmaster and buying your own tickets and reselling them at a premium. You could be interested in all that bullshit. But Eddie Hearn's not interested in Wilder Joshua. That's 100% facts. He's not interested in making the Wilder Joshua fight. Anthony Joshua's out here silent. Eddie Hearn claims he's got some kind of announcement in 2 weeks' time, but he doesn't want to announce accepting an offer of $50 million. Unreal. Absolutely unreal. And you know what? Just as I would expect, a real promoter like Frank Warren stepped up and said, you know what? We would absolutely take that kind of offer for a guy like Tyson Fury. Not only that, Tyson Fury already came out and said he would take $50 million. Absolutely, no doubt about it. Let's fight. Real fighters, I've told you this before, guys. When two fighters, any two fighters, you put two guys that want to make a fight happen, doesn't matter what weight division they are. If they want to make a fight, that fight's going to happen. Because fighters that act like they control their own careers, sky's the limit, and they make the fights happen that are best for them, guys. And for instance, a guy like Manny Pacquiao, he spent years in post-fight interviews when asked about his next fight. He said, you have to talk to my promoter, Bob. Talk to my promoter, Bob Arum. Yeah, he said that for years and years and years. And now look what's happening. Finally, Manny Pacquiao realized there's money out there for him as his own boss, as his own promoter. And now he's left Top Rank. And guess what? He'll probably make a bigger paycheck than he normally would if he fought in the States under Top Rank promotion. So shout to Manny Pacquiao. He finally woke up and smelled the coffee. Anthony Joshua needs to do the same. He's bringing in probably at least 40% of the revenue generated by Matchroom Sports. That's Anthony Joshua fighting twice a year, guys. Maybe it's 60%. Who knows? I'd say it's between 40 to 60% revenue generated is Anthony Joshua, guys. So, I mean, absolutely, Eddie Hearn needs to step up. Get Joshua on the line. Get Al Heyman on the line. You know, verify whatever funds he needs to verify. Ask whatever questions. You know, send Team Wilder some fucking, whatever you need them to agree with. Be upfront and let them know. And once you get that out of the way, make a fight happen. Make a fucking fight happen, guys. I'm tired of this bullshit. It's the heavyweight division. There's no ducking in the heavyweight division. There's nowhere to run. There's nowhere to run, guys. And stop. You know, this is how you make the fight happen. I'm going to tell you right now how you make the fight happen. You guys in the UK that want to back Eddie Hearn and just agree with everything he says, you guys got to put a stop to that bullshit. Otherwise, it's going to turn to Mayweather-Pacquiao all over again. E-King Fight News. Call the man out, put that pressure on him, and smoke him out like a blunt. E-King Fight News. E-King Fight News. Subscribe if you haven't already. Smash the like button. Hit the notification icon, that bell. And you know what it is. We'll catch you on the next one.